Hello, fellow traders. Mark Abramsky from Forex on Dressed as we start sort of the last run here towards the holidays, which is roughly around December 15th when we'll probably stop trading, because it just doesn't make any more sense. After that particular point, the markets are too illiquid at that point. Um, we'll just go through some of the market analysis that we do. These are all correlating markets and some of the most liquid markets of the world. So we're basically going to be looking at how they're setting up for the week. We'll start with the Japanese yen, of course, on everybody's mind. As you can see, it's just continuing to move higher there. The 120 target is not that far away. Fairly vertical rise here, from where it was down around the 75, 74 area. That'll probably continue, maybe to the 120, 24 area, maybe even. So once again, buying the dips in the US dollar Japanese yen is probably your best bet as far as currencies go right now, fellow traders. Same thing with the euro Japanese yen. The US dollar Canadian, well, it's continuing to move up to retest the 1.1457 area in relation to the US dollar strengthening a bit. The Aussie the same, as it's basically falling as the result of the US dollar strengthening. I'm surprised because oil is making such a strong move right now at the moment, but nevertheless, they are doing what they're doing. Great Britain pound has come back down to retest the 5.5 area. Maybe go a little further there over the next day or two, but once again, this is sort of the basement area for when you should see it to start to rise up towards maybe the 1.6063 area over the coming months. The Dow continuing to make new highs, although it seemingly has topped out here in this area. If you're an index trader, I would just look to buy the dips, even if it does manage to fall back down a bit. S&P very similar, Nasdaq very similar, and of course the Nikkei 225 just continues to inch higher with the US dollar Japanese yen. 10-year treasuries making a bit of a move back up to probably retest the 131 area, where yields continue to fall. And as we move along here, oil, of course, now down around $64 a barrel. Fairly significant, folks. May continue to fall even further, So once again, we'll keep our eye on that. The gold has come down to commodity-wise. Of course, this is in relation to the U.S. dollar, where it's moving back down now to retest the lows. The franc is a pretty good reflection of that, sort of sideways to up, but may make a significant move this week, especially around the non-farm payrolls, which we'll get into a little bit later. And of course, the euro continues to be sort of sideways to up and down here. Seemingly has bottomed out here for the moment. And we'll look at the news shortly, but the correlating markets aren't really telling us anything specifically other than, the US dollar Japanese yen and the euro Japanese yen and the Great Britain pound Japanese yen are still probably your best bets for the week. So stay tuned and we'll do the news analysis very shortly.